Alright, it's Christmas Eve here in the United States. I'm going to use my Deviant Moon deck this morning. I actually have not shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and lay these out and do a daily reading. I didn't do one yesterday. I think, a lot of it has to do with, I don't know, holidays, so forth. But I'm going to go ahead and do this while I'll normally what I'll do if a deck's sitting around is I tend to uh, take the cards and flip them all over one time, keep them in the order that they were. If it's one I haven't used a while, or so forth, I've used other decks, but I'll flip them all over like this, just so basically I get a glimpse of them. That's kind of a trigger for the subconscious to pick them up. It always remembers where everything's at, but I think that it automatically your subconscious triggers and picks everything up. So it makes it a little bit easier, I think, with me anyway, personally, to get more accurate readings that way with a deck that I haven't used. So, it doesn't always have to be that way. It's something that I do, and it seems to work well for me. Anyway, okay, that's going to be it right there. This is how I do things. And first card is reversed, and that would be the Nine of Wands. Uh-oh. Central card. Oh my goodness, the Empress. Empress reversed. Wow. And the Star card reversed. Wow. So anyway, I've got two major Arcana cards. So a very very um, big important things that definitely going on. A central card here plus this card over here. I love seeing the Star card, even coming up reversed. It's a good card. And number wise, I have 17, 20, 9. That would be my number, 29, 11. The 11 is a lot about. It breaks down to a two, so it's going to be between two people. Two people or two things that are going on. When it comes up with two, the two is all about balance. A need to balance a relationship deal. So I'm immediately when I laid these out, I'm starting to pick up a deal with relationships and a relationship issue. So, but the number 11 is all about a lot of uh, uh, psychic energy, intuition. A lot of times, people who don't uh, do this type of thing um, are interested in tarot, astrology, and so forth. Or anything, or meditation, working with themselves. They don't pay attention a lot to their intuition. So I think whatever the situation is here, seems to be a lot of what I'm picking up with that number 11 is the fact that they have signs, they see things, they know things, but they don't seem to be paying attention, especially with these reversals right here and the central card. I mean, the Empress, this is just what I'm picking up with the numbers. Again, two people, the need to maintain that balance. Also, the two being connected, of course, to the High Priestess and the Major Arcana. Uh, the card about the secrets and the paying attention to the inner world. You know, so there seems to be there's some kind of secretive deal that's going to be in connection, and I'm getting a very strong connection with a woman here, and especially this central card here. There's a connection there that's very very strong. So, again, that's what I'm picking up immediately with this. Now, first of all, I got the Nine of Wands, and this is reversed. Not a real great, a great deal, but it's not too bad. That's the thing with, of course, dailies. And I mention it all the time. This could be myself, or this could be people around me. Um, which normally seems to be the case. And what I'm picking up with that too very very strongly is that relationship deal. I see relationship problems and issues, and I think a lot of it, there's a lot of pessimism that's going on too. in connection with that. But either way, there is that Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands coming up reversed like that. It seems to be a lot about being your defenses are down, something that you're not ready for, and you get caught off guard when this card's down. It seems to be um, like again almost inadequate defenses. You're kind of overwhelmed by something or somebody when this card comes up here. You're not quite speaking up for yourself, and I have a whole lot of connection with that fire energy and a person that I seem to be picking up, especially in a relationship deal that doesn't seem to be standing up for themselves. Dealing with this card right here, they're you know, kind of I'm gonna say being a little bit foolish, not being prepared. So again, this could be anything or anybody. It's just what I'm happen to be picking up with this today. It's kind of being a coward, and it's kind of funny because what I am picking up with that energy seems to be connected with that two that I was talking about, and that two happens to be a fire energy. So we have to see how that goes. But a lot of times, there's going to be a fear of looking weak and helpless also when this comes up. You know, but a lot of times, like I said again, you're caught off guard by something, a certain situation or something that comes out. You seem to be caught off guard. You feel like you're overwhelmed, kind of out of your league, and it's bigger than being able to cope with it. So there's an issue that maybe that needs to be taken a stand on. There could be something that it's not worth fighting for, and that's the reason you're feeling this way. You know, a whole lot of situation there, but a lot of it I think I get more of not standing up, not fighting for yourself. Now that central card here, the central card is the Empress, and the Empress reversed here. As a lot of times I get with the Empress reversed is there seems to be uh, always a lacking on this card. There seems to, this is the number three, and it is a creative energy, such as a creation of a child, which is very, very um, strongly connected with this card here. Um, so that creative energy is definitely blocked, and I would say a lot of it doing holiday wise. Maybe a lot of creativity as far as different things to make and so forth. That seems to be blocked quite a bit. But this seems to be there's a failure to thrive in a relationship deal. Again, I'm connecting that, and I'm connected in two. That's going with this. That's what I'm picking up really, really strong with that. I really think also maybe there's some opportunities um, that could have been taken or can be taken now that are being disregarded for some reason, and I think a lot of this has to do with maybe this tension between this relationship deal that's going on, and a person not standing up for herself and taking what could put them in a very, very good situation. They're not taking it. So, but anyway, generally when this comes up, you seem to be again not creative, kind of feeling blocked. Material comfort. There may be worries about material comfort and so forth that are connected with this whole situation. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of these cards together, especially with that two that's going on with me for today. And again, like I said, there seems to be a relationship. Uh, you know, uh, I'm not getting that energy. Especially this can be a sex without love relationship, but especially sitting next to this Wands card right here, and then somebody not standing up for yourself. There is definitely an issue that's connected with these two because of that number two. So that's what I'm picking up with this today. Now the final card here is the Star, and the Star is reversed. Now the Star reversed, even though it's reversed, always, always, always very positive energy. And this is a whole lot about just the simple fact of there's a need to have hope, a need to have faith. Now there's going to be because of this strong connection with these other cards here, being caught off guard, and this feeling right here, I'm going to say that there's going to be some disappointments and that are coming up with this, kind of happiness. You're not getting the happiness that you really need and you really deserve. And I think a lot of this is because of the fact of again not standing up. not standing up, and you're having difficulties, and this has a real strong, um, again, that's missed opportunities all day long with these two cards sitting next to you. Plus this one, all three of them are saying missed opportunities, missed opportunities. All three cards are saying that. So this is a very, very strong energy that's coming through, especially in this relationship deal. You're missing opportunities are coming up, but still, yeah. Again, with this reversed, you need to think positive. I feel a lot of depression that's going on here, and there's a very strong need to remain positive. Um, not being aware of the things that you actually do have is what goes on with this card here, saying you're the wealth that you have, even though it's sitting beside this card here, on a more spiritual level or inner level that comes with this card, is saying you're not realizing that you have that. Maybe you're connecting this with that too that's come up with that relationship, and you think that that's where your happiness comes from, and your happiness comes from inside within yourself. So you need to pay, or somebody, myself or somebody around, needs to pay attention definitely to what they have, what they have inside and what they have to offer, and follow that. That's a strong, there. This is kind of a skittishness, not wanting to uh, accept help from anybody else, and kind of maybe keeping your business to yourself and not allowing anybody else to come and get involved and help you when this comes up in reverse, especially a woman, in connection with a woman here with this star card. This seems to come up that way. But there's a lot of negative energy that seems to go there. But again, I get depression. There seems to be a loss of hope that's going on here. And what it's telling me is there is hope. There is a very strong need to stand up and um, have reason to look for that star, or that bright light in the darkness that's going on. It's just they're not seeing it right now because of the fact of everything else that seems to be going on. So this is going to be a major issue that seems to be in connection. Um, but anyway, maybe there's delays all over this. Delays in plans, delays in trying to move forward with someone's life. So I'll be hearing about that today, and especially with connection with other people that we're being connected to today. As far as Christmas Eve, we were around a lot of different people and stuff like that. So we'll definitely be seeing that situation, and a lot of this I get with that too. Seems to be I almost a mask with this star card right here. Get almost, well, most of these cards anyway seem to be wearing a mask. Same here, wearing a mask. Putting up a front and trying to pretend to be happy, and it's not really there. So you know, that's going to be my reading for the day. I hope everybody has a great day. Hope everybody has a great Christmas, and I will be back.